Alright, let's start with the first part of continuing to remove most of the production in this area. So first thing we're going to do is remove this thing that's taking all of my extra stuff. I'm just going to turn this off. Although my sand leaf production is now positive, there's no point keeping it here. I'm not going to tag this entire setup here for the Sheeranite before I remove it. I'm going to do this one first, obviously, just because it's the one that's not directly feeding the production of more batteries over here. Because this is directly creating more batteries. It is, of course, still being slowed down by this piece of shit. I also have other batteries being produced for other temporary storage later, but I need to go every single time. I need to go over to this grinding unit. I have to then throw in some sand leaf powder into both of these. Well, actually, three of them. Sand leaf powder. I'm going to go over here. Not that I can go walk directly through here without being running to get out of the stuff. Grinding unit. Sand leaf powder. This will continue to produce a bit more. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this thing. It's sitting here with 500 Yajin solution. Dear God. Okay. We are going to... Yeah, this thing is way overfilled. I have a bunch of these batteries and some HC Valley batteries being produced. All the way over here. Every so often, at least, because this thing runs out of sand leaf so fast. I don't really have any better ways of doing it, but I mean, at least I have a few extra batteries to work with, so I can keep the power going. Now let's go first with, what am I removing? Right, I remember now. So this thing has, of course, the Forge of the Sky. And you remember this is the Sheeranite. Where does the... I don't know how I end up keep putting K there. That's so annoying. Forge of the Sky. What they call Forge. And this is, of course, producing Sheeranite. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 refining units. So that is 2 of them are carbon. So it's carbon times 2 and stabilized carbon times 2. We have 2 shredding units. Yeah, 2 shredding units. Both of which are producing carbon powder. I'm not abbreviating that one. No, thank you. I'm just going to write that one out. Oh, dear Lord. And then we just need the grinding unit. The 1 grinding unit, which is producing dense carbon powder. That's actually it. So the only inputs we need are I need two plant inputs and water. Actually, that's literally it. The only thing being put in here are plants for the carbon, and then the water. And then that's literally it. The only thing that's freaking this thing up is the carbon. Do I have a bunch of extra stabilized carbon in here? I have one extra. It's not super helpful, to be honest. I have a bunch of extra dense carbon and normal carbon powder. I could throw some extra carbon into this thing. Then I could throw a bunch of carbon powder into this grinding unit. I don't know, this thing is filled. Oh god, do I need... I need 2 grinding units. That's what I need to be doing. I need 2 grinding units. Because the one is not fast enough. I need 2 grinding units. Go to the freaking number. Okay, I'm realizing the issue here is I just need 2 grinding units per Shiranite. Okay. Well, I have that. So I'm going to temporarily remove this entire setup. Just for now. Because I do need to put it back afterwards. Okay, let's go into stash mode. Make sure I only remove the things I mean to remove. So that includes... this output of... yeah, this output. Then, no, not the transport belt. Well, actually, that transport belt is fine. I need to remove this refining unit. This one, this. Oh, actually, this can all be removed as well. I can remove this shredding unit. That was connected to it. Okay, as long as I don't touch this sand leaf stuff. Oh, this will get fixed later. I just need to remove everything connected to this thing. I think there's all this. The belt bridges. That's not what I meant to remove, you motherfucker! Why did you remove that? Where's my depot bus port? This needs to go back here. So, you know, it doesn't break literally everything on the thing. Removing the one freaking... ugh. Okay, stash mode. This electric pylon can get removed. Everything over here producing carbon. Okay, that means I can remove this entire setup here. Not what I meant. I did not mean to remove that. I need to go into here to grab the normal electric pylon. Place it here. Okay, back to stashing mode. I can stash these two. Okay. Okay, that's that. I'm going to throw all of this back in there. I have too much freaking varium real quick. I just dump it out here with the originate more. Okay. Again, this stuff doesn't really produce a whole lot. Let me go back in here, back into the grinding unit. And then let me, once again, throw some sand leaf powder in here. What the... where? Just the one piece I missed, apparently. In my spree of deleting things from existence. Grinding unit. Throw the sand leaf powder. Yeah, this is the main reason I'm doing it, is that I literally just don't have a source of sand leaf powder in here. There we go. And this occasionally will produce a small amount more. I'm actually full up on the originating powder. The stuff I need is just more Farium, like always. Actually, no, the Farium is just slow because it takes too much Farium. The production is just too low. I don't think any of these are 1-to-1. Yeah, not a single one thing in here is 1-to-1. Okay. Oh, I forgot to remove the reactor crucible. Okay, move the Yajin's belt. I forgot to do earlier. You make sure it's selecting the right one. There we go. Yeah, you can see why I need to do this. Is that there's a whole mess of like belt bridges and stuff here that I need to fix. And I have way more belt bus than I would in literally any other region, or like depot bus. So I need to be using that. Especially because of how much more flexible this stuff is. Granted, it all has to stay inside, but at least I can like put it wherever I want. I think I'm good to remove most of these ports now, I think, at this point. Probably. How much battery do I have in here? How much battery worth do I have? I have 76 Wuling, like 20 inching. I imagine I'll stop when I hit like maybe 200 of some of this stuff. Yeah, see how I have a bunch of extra random like stuff made in here now. I have a bunch of extra Farium bottles. I have 91 packed rigor crusts, random carbon bits, some dense originium powder, some dense rigor crust powder. This stuff is just stuff I made at some point. And I have some extra carbon powder, originium powder, Farium, actual carbon, the random crystalline and Farium components, and then the Farium parts. All this stuff is stuff I actually made. I have random like canned Citrome and blood capsules. Okay, I also have random Farium powder, or Yajin powder, not Farium powder. Okay. Uh-huh. I think the amount of power I have will allow me to last. Multiple of these sand leaf things will be set up, so all the stuff will be the exact same as normal. I think I can remove the rest of this. The battery thing, ooh, that's another thing I do actually have to set up. It needs, well, it's actually just two things, isn't it? It's literally just dense originium powder. It's literally just dense originium powder and shearnite. Is this thing just putting it in too slow right now? Is that the main issue here? Oh, that fixes a bit of that issue right now. Yeah, this is the main issue, is that I don't have enough room here right now. So a lot of this stuff is just filled. Let me go to the packaging unit, and let me actually go in and grab the extra originium powder I have in here. Oh. It's filling before I can refill it. Okay, that's good. There we go. So this will be a lot faster temporarily. Oh, were you looking for something? So I thought he was just staring at me, but no, he's actually standing down looking at his stuff. Okay. Most of this will be able to be moved soon. I'm going to grab a thermal battery that's not connected to anything. And I'm just going to put it in this far corner that's not going to get touched. Luckily, this stuff can go over other stuff, but like it can just go around to the side, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Also, I should probably stash this all real quick. Oh, god damn it. That, there we go. Is this water doing anything other than the shear night pump? No. It's literally the only thing it's doing right now. Okay. I believe I have more than enough of this to last me a bit. So I can remove the sand leaf. Which is the exact same as the Yajin. Yeah, except everything except the water part. Actually, it can have no input at all because it produces double the amount, no? Because one seed picking unit can supply both. It can have no input at all. It could just be on its own into a thing. Let me copy paste this here, and I'm just going to make this sand leaf. Sand leaf. And it can have no input at all. Seed picker, planter. And then protocol stash, and that's literally it. Sand leaf. Sand leaf. Sand leaf seed is that one actually. So not the planting unit. I need to go transport belt, and I need to stash no production line. Okay, I think I can remove this. So let's do that. It's going all the way this way, apparently. Belt bridge. Wait, which direction was it going to go in? Oh, it was going through this. I don't know. This output was going somewhere else. I think I can finally remove all this. Nothing needs direct sand leaf production right now. Belt bridge. Look at all this extra shit. Oh my god. Okay, let me make sure I'm removing everything that needs to be removed. So this belt bridge isn't needed because it's not doing anything. I don't need this belt bridge, this belt bridge. Like all these belt bridges can be removed. Then random bits of transport belt. And then I can just connect that together again for now. This belt bridge can be removed. Not what I meant to do. Stash, because it was just the sheer night. No, into this. I don't need this. Oh, look how much more open this is now. Oh my god. This is so much better. Let's go throw some more sand leaf into this. Again, this is the only thing slowing it down. I don't have a good way of getting more in here. What do I have this set to right now? Vertical management, regional transfer. It's just giving me more powder. It's giving me 1,200 an hour, which is more than I produce over there anyways. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it doesn't matter considering I have 56,000, so it'll take like... It'd take like 3 or 4 days to run out. Not including the amount I'm producing on top of that, so... should be good. I was actually running out of sand leaf, though, because I wasn't really getting as much sand leaf back in there, so... Sand leaf powder, though, is really easy to generate. Okay, so now we have... that. I think I could start removing all this. Can I remove this yet? If each of these lasts 40 seconds, how long do I have? I think I have them long enough. I think. How long is 40,000? 4,000 seconds? It's a little over an hour. So I think I could do that. I think I can do it all in an hour. I do want to keep removing stuff, though, because I do want to make sure I have all the space available. Let's remove this sand leaf production line. Let's not touch any belts yet. Let's remove these belts. I did not accidentally remove the belt. I need that pylon. Okay, there we go. So that's that entire area dealt with. Let me remove all this. I could just spam over here. I have all this Yajin powder in me again. I need depot space now. I cannot move from saying that. Okay, so that's all this. Let me move more of this back here. I don't need any of this Yajin, actually. Sort. Okay. So that means I can start moving all this back. That means I can also remove the protocol stash. The protocol stash here was just here to extend the belt, which, had it not been for this little thing I had to do, I would have never known that that was an actual thing. Okay, I think I have enough of this not to care. I'm going to remove everything along this line. This power line can go. Pretty sure that's already being powered anyways. So I'll move all this. Okay, there we go. I'm also only using now 500 power, so the limited power I have right now is actually more than enough. Okay, now I need to drop the stuff that I know I won't be able to put in. All the Ferium. That's actually only the Ferium ore. To get thrown in, and I can throw everything back in here. I think I have enough of all the battery types to not have to worry about the thermal battery right now. I will, however, move where the thermal battery is, I think. I will simply move this thermal battery, this thermal bank. I'll move it all the way to the other corner of the map, where I'm not going to be touching anything for a bit. And I'm just going to fill it with the batteries. And that's it. I'm going to remove this over here, which means the only thing taking anything is this originium right now. And all that's doing is supplying that. So I can do this for now. And I think I can undo the batteries. The battery is really simple. It's literally just packaging unit, grinding unit, and like 2 shredding units. So I'm just going to set that up right here. Shiranite battery, or no, sorry, that's not actually what it's called. It's called the LC Wooling battery. I don't know what LC is supposed to mean. I'm pretty that's it's LCSCHC, but I don't know what that actually means. Is it like little battery, small battery, huge battery, or something? I don't know. That might be like a Chinese battery grading system. I have no idea. Okay, so it just needs a packaging unit. It just needs the one package. I'm actually moving one down so it's actually all on the same page. There we go. One packaging unit, one grinding unit. I'm gonna want 2 grinding units. 2 grind. It is getting Stanley powder somewhere, right? Yeah, it's getting it from over here. Where is it getting this from? Oh, it's just directly pulling it out of here. There's actually one going to a shredding unit that's then going this way. Oh, 2/3 of it going this way, 1/3 of it's going this way. Wait, why can't it do anything in here? Oh, this is literally maxed out. Right, that's true. I completely forgot about that. No wonder it's all like stuck there. That means I can actually remove everything, pulling it into it. I'm pretty sure this grinding unit is stuck. This shredding unit is stuck. And this refining unit is stuck. I can remove all of these productions real quick. So nothing else needs to be getting brought out except for this originium, I think. Is the only thing I'll be keeping in here. Let me take out everything here. The refining unit is still powered. This is all still working. So I'm gonna just let it put everything back in, and then worry about it afterwards. Let's continue on with this. I want 2 grinding units. And that means I need 4 shredding units. So that means I need... This packaging unit is making the battery. These grinding units are both making dense originium powder. And these are all making originium powder. And that means I need 4 inputs of originium. And 1 input of shiranite. And that's it. It doesn't even need water or anything, so that's just it. Alrighty. So that means I'm going to finally remove everything else. I think this is already more than enough shiranite. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove everything that's currently in here. And that means I'll finally have to start doing everything quickly, because that means I'll actually start running out of power. So we're going to remove all this. We're going to remove literally everything here. including the water. Okay, and then let's remove everything over here. Alrighty. And this protocol automation core can be moved. I can't remember how to do it. Here we go. Move. This thing is going to get moved all the way to the other end. I'll have like maybe 4 outputs at most going in here. Transport belt, stash and power production line. Let's grab everything else that's over here. Stash mode, this. So now all the power that's being used is mostly just external stuff. So all of the mining sites are currently the only things taking power right now. Which I feel is a bit much for how much is getting used. Oh, no, everything else in the other area, right. Okay. So that means that right now the only thing producing power is this single thermal bank. Which, I'm just going to occasionally go over here and fill it with more batteries. Because I have enough to last me a while. Okay. That is everything cleared up. That is everything done. So now all I have left to do is quickly throw everything back into here. Oh, this extra Yashin in my inventory. Oh my god. We just go out to this, which now has so much stuff in it. It's just my current stash pile for everything I don't want to make a discard. Thank you. Nope. This has 511 Yajin, 246 Ferium ore, 205 Originium ore. Oh, that's actually it. That's over here. I feel like I've dropped more stuff, but I guess it makes sense that those 3 would be the things I drop. So that means my inventory is now fixed. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do that in the next recording. I don't want to do it yet. Also, I want to fix this really quickly. I don't have to worry too much. I'll have power for a while. Should last like at least an hour. It should be close to an hour and a half actually, because it's 40 seconds per. So, of course, I will start having issues with power with the other things first. So I think that should be fine. All right. So first things first. Stop this recording and start a new one.